Hi guys, we are the Barney Group and our topic is technology in this quarantine. Our group is Juan Diego, Emmanuel, Daniel, and Sergio. I hope you like it.
Okay, then I want to talk about VR or virtual reality and the opportunity that it gives to us in this time of quarantine and crisis. The first and the most important thing I want to mention is it offers to us a better socialization with your friends, family, or meeting new people, supporting the mental health, avoiding that the people get into a crisis, especially the people who suffer depression. The second thing I want to mention is students can't have a better class because in Meet like Zoom or Google Meet, their interactions are very limited because only one person can speak at the same time. With VR, each person can speak or interact with the others without interrupting the others. The third and the last one is it can be a different way of entertainment. There are some video games, series, movies, we can use it. Getting the quarantine easier to live in there because you are not bored and it will be better. But it is assuming that all we have VR glasses, but it doesn't happen, especially in a country like us, like our, sorry, because some people don't have a computer, even don't have internet. Have a VR glasses is even harder than just have a computer and internet. So if all people have it, it will be better, but it is hard to allow
The
it.
internet has a new opportunity. That seems obvious, but not for all people. Our university is our fair example. We have a rigid education system, and that is good because we have excellent academic for this reason. But in some cases, there is an obstacle for education because some of us are from different part of the country. Some of them have a hard accent. I don't say the whole university has to be online, but for example, subjects like basic math, redaction and orthography, a lot of subjects could be online as a previous activity. Second, the work. I know we have to work, we have to produce, you have to uh, have different activities, but there is a lot of opportunities working online. A less administrative section, even you can work harder. There is a good option to increase our production and the lifestyle of the workers. Third, in this quarantine, we have a lot of options in order to spend our time or waste our time. The internet is not just for Facebook, social network, streaming. We have to be conscious that right now we have access to knowledge and great opportunity that 10 years before it would not have been possible. The goal is to approach over time in this great source. In few words, we have to be disciplined, conscious as user.
One of the things that surprises the most about this pandemic is how fast we have learned things about the virus. In 3 months there are like 3,000 articles online last time I checked. So there isn't a technology to process all that information fast and all that big information fast. So one of the things that we must learn about this for the future is to work on big data. Big data is the processing of great amounts of information that arrive in very little time. and that's a technology that is being developed in the most recent years. But the coronavirus urges us to work more in big data. Another technology is 3D printing. 3D printing allows for a faster manufacturing with a lower cost. The technology has been developed in the most recent years, and many companies are using it to make their products faster. And some of the examples are to print prosthetics, dental products, weapons, funny enough, and movie studios are using it to print the props or movies or TV shows or whatever. And one of the things that 3D printing is used right now for this crisis is to print ventilators that are necessary for people who are suffering very bad for the virus. So this indicates that also 3D printing can be used in the health sector to create more machines, more products faster, and make a better health system in the future. The third technology that I want to talk about is artificial intelligence. Right now it's being used to detect early the virus, make quick diagnosis, and following the treatments and the curves of the epidemic. Other uses of the artificial intelligence, or AI for short, are to make photographies, detect malware, they're using artificial intelligence to make the cars that move by themselves, make translation for other languages. In conclusion, artificial intelligence makes that many processes that are difficult for humans alone to do it very easily and most rapidly. So in that way, artificial intelligence can be used to make easier the many tasks that the human has.
Another way technology in times of coronavirus can have an impact in our lives is by changing our digital lifestyle. Communities are going to be created and they are going to be bigger, more specific, and more accessible. Bigger because it's easier to gather a huge amount of people in a Facebook group, 100,000 people to create an event than in real life. More specific because you can find people with common interest, common and very specific interest, and you can join them in a chat group or forum. Also with gaming communities that are very specific, you can do the same. And more accessible as artists are being offering digital live sessions of their music, and it will be easier for a person to watch an artist online than see them in real life. Also, some online services are going to be more used, are going to be more frequent, as they are the main way of entertainment, as they are Netflix and YouTube. Netflix may change the whole movie industry, but with YouTube you can do everything. With YouTube it's an opportunity not only to learn new things but also to share knowledge. So if you have an excuse not to go to the gym, through YouTube you can find a lot of fitness YouTubers that can teach you how to make some exercise. You can learn how to cook if you don't know how to, but in general it's up to you if you decide if all this situation is going to be distracting or bad for you, or they're going to be useful and you can learn from this. So yeah, it's an opportunity to share and to learn.
Well, this is the end. I hope you liked our video and our presentation. If you have your own conclusion, you are free to think different than us. Bye bye. See you later.
Hey, thanks. We'll see you later, guys.
No problem. Bye-bye, Jay. Bye, baby mom. See you later.